Hey guys, how are we doing? Crypto Insight UK here, bringing you back another video. So it looks like my video yesterday was perfect timing, saying dips were for buying in a bull market, and the faster people can get into the mentality that we're in a bull market now, the better. Obviously, that is if this trend continues, that I think is going to happen. I've spoken about a lot of different things over there on X. If you don't follow me there, go and check it out. But I'm going to dive into XRP. Obviously, last night we did have a deep pullback for XRP. Or for crypto in general, and it felt pretty bad if you were in it. Let's just go from like the 260 high down to where we had last night, like 25% in the space of like a day or two. But from the actual high, we pulled back altogether 33%. This is common practice in a bull market. Like, dips are for buying unless something structurally changed, and I don't think that it has. So let me just tell you literally what I said on my Twitter. Wider market updates. Structurally, I meant pretty much nothing has changed. In fact, we're more bullish than ever after flushing out late leverage. So I've had a lazy morning, so I think we're going to have no sleep season soon, and that's what I still believe. And basically, I think alts are going to go very crazy very soon. Credible Crypto shared this. He thinks we've target. So he said, because we hit the downside target sooner than I think, after taking the highs, which he's talking about, after taking the highs, that if we make a new local high from here, we don't need to revisit this section any longer. So he's basically saying, if we take the high, then we could go like this, bang, like down into mid-range potentially, and then send. So basically, guys, don't panic. I'm going to tell you this as well, just quickly, and then I'm going to get into some TA. As a quick note, I mentioned in my YouTube yesterday, so you guys know, because you probably watched that, the faster people flip their mentality to the fact that we have a bull market, the more money they'll make. I don't really call for pullbacks in a bull market. This is important, actually, guys. I don't really call for a pullback in a bull market when the market is trending like this. That doesn't mean I don't think they'll come. That just means that the opportunity cost of trying to catch a pullback is not worth it, especially as most of my followers aren't traders particularly. People call for pullbacks in XRP at 70 cents, 90, $1, saying it will never trade above $1 again, 120, 150, 210, 230, 250. If you listen to these people, you'd still be waiting at a significantly lower level and probably missing most of the run. Now, having said that, though, I did close my big position, as you can see here. My big leverage position. This is not my spot bag. This is just my side bag, guys. Like, it has nothing to do with my spot bag. My spot bag is like 95% XRP, and it's 95% of my portfolio. I closed that at 227, and then I caught another long, just because I brought my position sizing down. I caught another long from 227 to 277, but I've also been smashed like 3 times in positions since then. But the point is, in a bull market, you're looking for long positions, so you're not trying to buy. I mean, you're not trying to short tops. In my opinion, you're trying to long pullbacks, and we've had a pullback. And longs can be, obviously, leverage longs if you have experience, and if you want to trade with leverage, please do use my MEXC link. It's in the description below. You get $20 free if you put $100 into the account. But the risk to reward of trying to catch a pullback is not worth the opportunity cost of missing the next pump. And I'm going to show you what I mean. If we just look at XRP, I'll take us to the daily time frame. On the daily, let's just get rid of the open interest. On the daily look, we haven't really had a pullback since 55 cents. Yeah, we have like a tiny little one, but like, if you're trying to catch a top, you've missed the potential of a 475% move, and you can't make that standard percentage on a short. So why would you try and catch a short when the most you can make on a short is 100%, obviously times the leverage? But on a long, you can make multiple hundreds of percent, and it's doing multiple hundreds of percent in weeks. So that's kind of my point. And as far as I'm concerned, this pullback is just working out some late longs. Like I said, I don't know if the pullback's finished or not. It could come a little bit lower, maybe. I've personally taken a position today, quite a large one, but on low leverage. But if we look at the liquidity pool for XRP, so the liquidity pools, we've literally wiped the main liquidity area, and now the most liquidity that we have is above us now. So I would expect for us to at least take this local high here. And as Cred said in his video, I would probably presume If we use the fixed range volume, that's going to come somewhere in the middle. Yeah, I was going to say like here. So what we'll probably do is we'll come up to this sort of area, sweep this, bounce back down into this fixed volume, and then probably send for all-time highs, or just straight send it from here. They're the two thoughts I've got. That's maybe there's a tiny bit of working out to do down to like 170, but I don't think so. I really don't. I think we're in a bull market, and I think things are about to get spicy. And I think if you can confirm this a bit more if you look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin yesterday pretty much did nothing. Alts basically bled out. And let's look at Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance had a big day yesterday and is now retesting the bottom of the channel. Did close back inside the channel, depending on where you draw the channel line, depends on if you think that's the bottom of the channel or not. But we're going to monitor Bitcoin dominance over the next day or so. But basically, guys, majors had a pullback, in my opinion, or alts had a pullback, in my opinion, because we're here. Because we're here in the total market cap for alts. We're literally at previous all-time high, trying to work that all-time high out. Normally, things get a bit wild around here. It's like, imagine it's like energy trying to like break through a level, and it's like bouncing up, and then it has to pull back, and then it has a big run at the next one to try and like break through a wall, essentially, which it technically is, a sell wall. So that's it, really. Like, don't panic too much. And let me just show you an XRP chart that I was just drawing over on X, because I think this is what a lot of people need to see. Just have a zoomed out perspective. This is on the weekly time frame. I said, anyone looking for some hopium and TA for XRP? This is what happened yesterday, a 2024 breakout and a back test of the 2021 range high. So we broke out above, and we retested literally perfectly the like 180, I think it is, high from 2021. And then I compared that to 2017. So if we look at 2017 now, this is what happened in 2017. This is the range. We had the breakout. We back tested the range perfectly. Hey guys, sorry, I'm back. Someone just literally ran the doorbell, as you know. Looking at 2017, we actually had a back test of this previous range high, and then we absolutely sent it. This could be what is happening right now. Genuinely feel like we've got the blueprint here. In 2017, it did take like 2 to 3 weeks to work this range out, and we've only been in this range for like 2 weeks now, so maybe there is 1 more week or 2 more weeks of working it out. I personally don't know about that. I don't know. Like, I can't tell you exactly whether it's going to be right now or not. Depends what happens in the wider markets, and I'm going to move on to that in a second. But this is where we are structurally. That's where we were in 2017 with the back test. This is where we could be now. We've got a lot more bullish price action to come, in my opinion. I'm personally targeting anywhere from $13 upwards. You know that. I've been saying that for literally years. So don't get shaken out by like dips. Dips are for buying in bull markets, in my opinion. And in my opinion, we are in a bull market. Now, one thing I was talking about yesterday, if I close my X, no, I'm actually on it right here. One thing I was talking about yesterday is this, and this is something in terms of so China to ease monetary policy to moderately loose for the first time since 2010. And Larson said something. He said, Andreas Larson said, the last yeah, here we go. In 2008, China changed the wording to moderately loose on monetary policy on November the 5th. On November, fired a fiscal bazooka. This might be a big deal. So could we be about to get a huge stimulus package? And could that be the catalyst to send Bitcoin much higher than alts with it, and then we have a true alt season? Before I finish, one thing I was saying yesterday as well, and I know that I keep banging on to you guys about this because I think there's a big opportunity there, is some XRP memes took a beating yesterday, but this could be a good entry, to be honest, because if you believe the same thesis as I do, once people get rich in an ecosystem, they spend in the ecosystem. XRPL memes are like a leverage play on XRP. Picking the right ones is the hard part. I would just be picking a few of the top assets in general. If you think XRP goes up from here, and my thesis is right, then it could be a good time to buy a few XRP memes. And as I said, as always, I have a link to buy some XRP memes below. But basically what I think is, if people make money in the XRP ledger or on the XRP ledger, they're probably going to feel rich, and they go into memes, they have a little play with some of their bag, and that makes memes go up. And memes often, because the market cap is small, they outperform XRP itself, and it's like a reinforcing cycle of more people spending money in the ecosystem, making the price go up, and then the price going up, making more people spend money in the ecosystem. That's why I call it the vortex, if you've seen my Twitter. So basically, guys, that's everything I wanted to report on. I actually was going to check the XRP Bitcoin chart. I haven't actually looked at that yet this morning, but I did have a look on my phone, actually. Nothing's changed as far as I'm aware. We've just literally hit resistance. We're working it out, just similar to how Total 3 was hitting resistance and working it out. These things happen. Like you play around in these areas often before you break through. And obviously in these periods, we didn't really get that breakthrough, but historically, look, you can mess around with these areas, and it's a hard area to break. It's a hard area to break, but when we get the breaks, that's when we set these new highs. So, and I think that break's come in. We broke the key resistance level, as in the key downtrend. Now we're working this level out. I think we're about to send it. I genuinely do. When that is going to be, could it be days? Could it be weeks? I don't know. Could it be hours? Genuinely. Could it be China with a stimulus package that is going to really catalyze the next leg of this market? I think Bitcoin is looking to have another leg up. I think Total 3 is looking to break out. I think it could be the period where everything goes together all at once and things could get crazy, hopefully into the end of the year. Christmas could be really nice, and into January, February, we might still have a bit of a crazy period before maybe cooling off in March sort of time, and then maybe going again towards the end of the year next year. That would be the perfect scenario in my opinion. But let's see. I do think XRP is going to hit all-time highs very, very soon. Nothing's changed on that front. In fact, I'm more bullish on that now we've had the leverage flush, maybe even towards double digits around like Christmas and New Year. Now that's a big shout. It's like 3-4 weeks away. But seeing how fast XRP has moved in this little push, I think it's definitely possible. And if we use Elliott wave theory, you know my projections take us out quite quickly towards the like $10 to $13. That could be the next wave here for XRP. Let's see. Time will tell, and it's easier to tell as we go through time. But that gives us about 15 days to Christmas, so maybe 2 weeks is a bit too much. So maybe towards New Year. That was when it got really crazy in 2017 as well. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for tuning in, guys. If you did enjoy the video, please do share with a friend. If you want to trade an MEXC, the link's below. If you want to trade XRP memes, the link's also below. Don't be scared. Dips of a buying in the bull market. If you think we're in a bull market, that is, when Bitcoin's at 97,400. So if you don't like it, you're probably watching something else to me. I don't know. But anyway, peace up, A-Town down, as Crypto Insight UK would say. Please do subscribe and please do share. It's free to do and it helps me out a lot. Peace.